Hello, welcome back to the hardcore world. So if you watched the last video, I have my cow farm right here that I just finished building. And so I did a little bit of off-camera work around it. If you take a look back here, I built the wall for it that I mentioned I was going to do. And I'm sure you can hear the farm because it's very loud. It only does that when there's a lot of cows, so yeah, I've also been breeding them. However, there has been a little issue with it where the cows would start jumping out, and that would get pretty frustrating. I don't know why they do that, but it's never done that for me before, so it's completely new. But I'm probably gonna find a way to resolve that. So another thing that I've been doing is terraforming the area for the wheat farm that I mentioned I was gonna build. So I have that back here right now. If you take a look, you probably saw it from when I walked past here. So yeah, this took a while to terraform, and so this is the start of a wheat farm that I'm going to build. So another thing that I've been doing is just terraforming the area of these trees. So yeah, they look pretty bad right now. Those still haven't decayed, and I need to take those out. I will handle that in the future when I have better tools and stuff. But for right now, it's just going to have to be like this. So I have this farm right here, and I've already started it. I just need to actually continue working on it now. So the way that pretty sure I was going to do this was like 2 here, and then above it was 2 oak logs, or oak wood, as it's called. So yeah, I think that's how it was, and then down here I have the slabs. Let me grab some. Okay, so from there I just continue on with the framework over here. I'm definitely gonna have to terraform a bit more, but this doesn't seem like too much. Another thing I wanted to talk about was enchanting. Another thing that I also have to do. I'm probably gonna build something for that after the wheat farm. But at the same time, I kind of want to pace myself because, like I said, I'm not really gonna go to the Nether until the Nether update snapshots start rolling in. So there's not much to do after enchanting, besides going to the Nether. But like I said, I'm just not gonna do that yet. So I'm most likely probably just gonna stick to other like small time builds like farms and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, not much is gonna be that exciting before the Nether update. Maybe I'll do a raid, who knows. I'll try to just max out my enchantments, I guess, make some sort of XP farm. I mean, I'll try to do it. I don't know if I have any mob spawners nearby, but if I do, that'd be pretty awesome. Okay, so the trees are pretty much done decaying now, so I can continue building this finally. It took way longer than I thought it would. Now I just need to continue this spot right here with more of the logs. What I'm trying to make is like a circle shape, sort of like what I have going on right here. And it's just going to wrap around it like that, and then there's going to be one bigger circle with a pretty big tree on it. And each little circle will have their crops. Right now I'm just farming wheat because, I mean, it's really the only thing I need right now. But towards the end game, when I need golden carrots and stuff, I'll probably start farming carrots. Or just trade with villagers. There's that too. But, right now, I just need the wheat, so that's what it's going to be used for. Oh, yeah, one more thing I wanted to talk about. I started doing some stuff with note blocks. I mean, at least I understand how to make songs with them now. Before I was completely clueless. So I know how to do that now, so I'm trying to make a song. And if it does end up sounding good, then I'll definitely upload a video about it. Don't expect it to be that soon though, because like I said, I'm still very new with the whole note block thing, so I'm not entirely sure if it'll sound good or not. So far so good though. If it ends up just being a complete failure, I'll just say what the song is in one of these videos. But if it does end up being pretty good, you guys will know the song when I upload it. I'm pretty excited though. I think it's pretty okay. Okay, so the circle's starting to wrap around a bit more. It's way bigger than I thought it would be. So I have to do even more terraforming. So I'll just do that off camera. I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so I got quite a bit done off camera. I terraformed this area a bit more, built it up a bit, and so I've built most of the second circle. I think I don't really need to do much more after this part. And I also don't think I'm really going to have to take out any more trees, maybe besides like that one. it should be pretty much done, and the rest I need to do is just, finish building it, fill in the dirt, and make the third circle around. You'll see what I'm talking about when I finish it. And another important thing that I did was I fixed an issue with the cow crusher. So if you remember how it was before, it was sort of like a giant stack of like a giant hay bale. And I don't know why, but it was causing issues, and cows would just jump out of the crusher. So I fixed that, and I just made it the original design. It doesn't look as good, but it works. It works really well, actually. It's not ready yet, though. There's still baby cows inside. And I also went mining, and I found one of the luckiest finds that I found in a while. So I think in this strip right here, there's a cave entrance up here, and there's not one, not two, but 3 different veins of diamonds. Now, that's one of them is only just a 1 vein, but it's still pretty good. But I'm not going to mine it up until I get fortune, which will be after the wheat farm, hopefully. So for now, that's going to have to wait. But if I do get fortune, I'll definitely end up with more than just 5 extra diamonds, especially since I'm kind of low right now and I still need to craft a couple more tools. Also, there's one more thing that I got done. So in this area over here, I had these bees, and in the snapshot that I'm in, the bug where the bees would just kind of pop out of their hives and they'll just go right back in without actually being able to collect pollen, finally got fixed. So I was actually able to start farming them. So over here I set up a small little bee farm. I have 2 hives in the nest. They aren't ready yet, but they're working in there, believe me. And after I built this thing, I kind of had an idea to build like sort of a bee house type thing, or like a beekeeper's house. Maybe I'll build it like right here. I have a pretty neat idea for it, but I'll build that later on. Probably not now. But I'm excited for that. That'll actually end up being pretty good, and I could automate the bee farms, and then I'll get like infinite honey bottles, which is really useful. The honeycombs are not really so much though. I could have built this entire thing without recording, but I felt like not doing that because, I mean, I just felt like it was right to record it instead of just having it all done off camera. Alright, so the next step here should just be filling in dirt. Alright, that should be good. And one more detail that I wanted to add was fences and slabs on top. I have to craft those real quick. farm is finally complete, and now I'm not gonna have to worry about running out of wheat for when I'm feeding my cows. Speaking of which, I have plenty of food now, and a lot of leather too. They've been making so much. That farm is super useful. I totally recommend making it. So I'm very, very happy about how it turned out. I actually did a surprisingly okay job on this giant tree. I suck at making those things, and I made this one look pretty alright. I'll probably detail it a bit more off camera. Um, and I just love how how my idea actually worked. I'm pretty proud of it. Uh, so that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, be sure to leave one. And I'll see you all later.